Hello and welcome everyone to the Gold and Silver Club end of week commodities review for the 1st of May 2015, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So today we will be reviewing the latest developments in the commodities markets. We'll be analysing the week's performance. The live session will be covering an overview of the commodity markets. We'll be looking at the top trades of the week. We'll cover live market commentary and technical analysis. And of course, we'll be answering any questions you may have as well. So let me introduce you first to the Gold Silver Club. The Gold and Silver Club is an international commodities trading, research and advisory group specializing in the precious metals, energies and agricultural markets. We are recognized as a leading go-to authority on commodities. So as internationally respected experts, our analysis and opinions on the metals, energies and agricultural markets are routinely sought by major financial television channels and publications, which includes Bloomberg, Reuters, CNN, Global Banking and Finance Review, and the Wall Street Journal, to name a few. Our team of experts has advised and taught technical analysis, fundamental research and portfolio management to more than 50,000 private and institutional clients worldwide. So for further information on the Gold and Silver Club and our expertise, please do visit our website at www.thegoldandsilverclub.com. Right, so we'll just take a look at the gold price at the moment. Gold is currently trading at $1,180 per ounce. So we'll take a look at the technicals very shortly. Just before we do so, we'll review some of the top trades that we've had over this week. Certainly the FOMC statement on Wednesday has provided some lucrative trading opportunities. So first off, we had a lovely sell short opportunity just yesterday after the FOMC statement. We had a 220 point a sell-off and a return on our trade. We also got a lovely sell short on platinum for 190 points of a bounce just off the resistance channel, and a really good follow through yesterday, and another breakout trade here on Brent crude oil, which delivered over 220 points. So we've had some very lucrative trades just over the last couple of days from the FOMC statement. And what I'll do now, I'll just show you the technicals at the moment, and we'll take a look at how the markets are looking as we come into the US session just this afternoon. Okay, so first of all, we will start off here with the US dollar index. What we want to note on the US dollar is that we are currently at a very important event area. So if I just go over to the chart here, you can see, in fact, we've got a major trend channel going all the way back to October 2014, which we are currently testing. You can see we broke down from that channel yesterday, but we got to close back within it. We're actually getting a little bit of a rejection candle forming on the daily as well. This is going to be a very important level for the US dollar to potentially hold today. You can see we've got nice parallel trend channels here. This is going to be an event area. If we get a break and a close below this level, we could really start to see the US dollar lose some ground here. But if it does find support at these levels, we could then see some further weakness into the metals as we come into May here. So today being the 1st of May, will be very interesting to see whether we do get a turnaround for the US dollar. We shall really get confirmation on that this afternoon during the US session. So we're going to be monitoring that very closely, the inverse correlation here with the metals. Next, we want to just take a look at gold. So gold, we had a really nice breakdown just yesterday after the FOMC statement. You can see here where we sold off. We're actually sitting at a key zone again here just this afternoon. So we are going to wait for a resolution of this during the US session. So you can see we've got a key level to break here. You've got a bit of a V-shaped reversal pattern forming. Nice overhead resistance channel, which we've now had 3 tests of this level. Couldn't get a breakout. We were looking for a potential breakout on the actual FOMC statement. We didn't get a breakout. Instead, the price reversed, gave us a sell short opportunity, and now we are sitting at a very key level here. So you'll see that just if you go out to the larger time frames, you'll see here we've got a very key level which we're looking for a potential breakdown. So on gold at the moment, what we'll be monitoring very closely today, particularly if the US dollar does manage to find some support, we'll be looking for an opportunity for a sell short here this afternoon as we come into next week. So this is something which we'll definitely be mindful of, and looking for a potential breakdown in price. So do keep an eye on gold this afternoon. If we do break through these lows, we could really start to pick up some good momentum to the downside. On the flip side here, if the US dollar does continue to break down, we may well see gold supported at these levels, and we could see just a rotation back towards the upper end of this trend channel. So we could just see a move back towards this channel which is overhead. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on gold this afternoon. Silver situation broke down also from the FOMC statement. We can see that we had some consolidation, then we broke down yesterday. We've had a downward trending channel. If you go much further out on the chart here, you can see overall weakness in metals, and especially in silver. Over April, we had a nice downward trending channel. We broke out to the upside on Monday and Tuesday this week. We consolidated and we've broken back down again. So overall weakness at the moment today. And we'll continue to monitor silver as we come into the US session. You can see we've got a bit of another parallel trend channel just developing here as well for silver. Now, platinum is a market you want to keep an eye on. We had a nice sell short on platinum as well this week. We've continued to break down on platinum. You can see we're just tending to ricochet between support and resistance. You've got a downward trending channel. We came up and retested this channel and we broke down just yesterday. And it looks like today the momentum is looking bearish again just this morning. And we may well get a rotation down towards our profit target zone, which is just at the lower end of this channel at the moment. So platinum, we are looking for potentially more weakness here, especially if we can take out the weekly lows here, take out yesterday's low, then we should start to see some good momentum to the downside. If we take a look at some of the more industrial metals, copper, we had a lovely breakout over the last couple of days. So we had a breakout trade. This was from, you can see we had a nice consolidation. In fact, I'll just show you the overall channel which we had this breakout on. So we've got quite a few different channels here which have been providing us with some good key levels for breakout. So we've been in a upward trending channel since January 2015. You can see very key level of support. We've actually bounced off this level 3 times. You've got a nice parallel channel which is providing resistance. We had a breakout trade just after the FOMC statement where we saw a nice breakout from this downward trending channel, and we've come all the way up to our profit target here as well. So at the moment we've come to a point where we've taken some profits off the table here for copper, and we'll be monitoring this just to see whether we do find rejection around this zone and we come back down again within this consolidation zone, or whether we do get another breakout to the upside. So the key level to break would be this previous swing high just going back to the end of March. So copper is definitely going to be one to monitor here as well as we come into the US session. Now, if we take a look at palladium, palladium is building a bit of a base at the moment. It's still consolidating, has been doing so for the best part of 2 weeks now. Now you can see where we are developing, you've got this V-shaped reversal pattern forming. You've got a very clear resistance channel here, $786 per ounce. So if we do get a break above this zone, we are likely to get some good follow through. There's going to be a lot of, you can see we've hit that level 3 times, just spot on, and then we've reversed. So if we can get a break above this level, we are bound to get some, first of all, some short covering, and some pending orders get triggered above this level as well. There'll be a lot of stop losses and buy orders around just above this zone, $786 per ounce. So if we do get a break above that level, we'll be looking for some potential breakout trades here. Otherwise, if we break down and we break this overall channel, which we've been forming since the last month or so, since we bottomed at the end of March and beginning of April, we'll be looking for a potential. If we do break down, we'll look for sell short opportunities if we do get a break within this overall channel here. You'll note as well, which we often get, is we do get turning points in the market. It's very common to see that at the beginning of the month. So right at the beginning of April is where we bottomed out on palladium here. Then we reversed and we started to build a bit of an upward trending channel. So we are in the 1st of May today. So you want to keep your eye on markets such as the US dollar index, which has had quite a bearish month over April. But this could be a point where we do get a turnaround in the market. So I will be keeping an eye out for that. So let me just show you very briefly what a turnaround in the market would look like for the US dollar at this point. So if we were to see some support around this zone, what I would expect is right from this trend channel, if we did get supported, we would see this sort of a formation. In fact, that would be the overall candle structure would be green, but we'll just take a look. So this is what I would anticipate if we did see the US dollar find support at these levels, is that we would see a V-shaped reversal pattern play out, and it would be quite symmetrical in its nature. So we would come down, we probably with the equivalent daily volatility, we probably would come back to the upside here, and then I would be looking for a retest of this previous trend channel. So if we do see a reversal here for the US dollar, that will put more pressure on the metals as we come into May here. So I'm going to keep an eye out for this potential scenario here. So we really need to see whether we are going to get supported at this key zone just today on the US dollar index. And if we do, this is the sort of formation I would be looking at. Whether we then just find resistance and come back down again will be decided once the price gets up towards this trend channel. But there could be some good trade opportunities here if we do see this play out. So I'm going to be definitely keeping an eye on that potential, especially as we're getting some good rejection around this zone for the US dollar. Now, if we move over to the energies, we've had some really nice breakout trades over the last week or two. Brent crude oil in particular, each pennant here, which is broken out to the upside, has given us really good breakout trades. We've also just continued to consolidate, breakout higher, consolidate, breakout higher. So we're definitely in a nice upward trending channel for the short term here on oil. We are starting to consolidate a little bit. We came up and hit a resistance level just yesterday. I'd like to see the market just break above this level today. We're fairly close still. We haven't had too much of a sell-off recently on oil. Normally, previously when we've had rallies at the beginning of the year over February and March, those rallies could very quickly be sold into. But it looks like we've cleared above some major previous resistance zones at the moment on the chart. We've cleared through a lot of this consolidation, and I see a fairly clear path for more upside here, although we may get just some little bit of profit taking around these current zones. Very similar situation to WTI crude oil as well. So you remember, just going back to the much larger time frames where we've really started to clear some major zones here. So going back to the major support from 2003, 2009, 2015 here, we're starting to even clear above these previous major swing lows, which take you back to 2009. You can see the breakout. We've closed on the monthly here for April right at the highs here. You can see it's not going to take much to actually get a break above the April highs here. So definitely I would be keeping an eye on WTI crude oil for more upside here, particularly if we just break above yesterday's highs. We've already broken above this consolidation, so looking for more upside in the short term for oil. So I would definitely keep an eye on that. With the grains, you can see we've rotated back towards the lower end of the trend channel here for corn, so we may well get a little bit of support here. Ultimately, we'd like to see both corn and wheat come down here at the moment and start to break down lower within their overall primary trend, their downward trending channels. We have had a little bit of support here again, just for wheat as well. It's come all the way down to its lower end of the trend channel. Had a bit of a bounce off this key level. So we'll continue to monitor that as we go into next week. We would like to get into some additional sell shorts on those markets. So that's really what we're looking at across the metals, the energies, and the grains at the moment. So again, I would say the key markets you want to be keeping an eye on today, definitely the US dollar. Gold has potential for a breakdown here. If we break below the weekly lows, you've got this major support zone to just get a break and a close below. So that could really work out very well, especially if we go into next week and continue the momentum. There'll be a lot of probably stop losses just below this zone. So if we can get a break just below the weekly lows, we'll start to build up momentum. I'd say that's one of the top trades to look at the moment, and also the potential for a follow through with oil. Okay, so that is what we're looking at in terms of the technicals here. So just bringing you back to the main presentation. If you would like to find out more about joining the Gold and Silver Club live trading room and be able to attend our live trading rooms, which we have throughout the week, very simply, and also on that note, be able to trade the non-farm payroll announcement next Friday as well. To join the Gold and Silver Club live online trading room, please just go to www.jointhegoldensilverclub.com. So enrollment is by application only. If you complete the enrollment form, we will get in touch with you ASAP. Very straightforward. So to enroll, you just go to this link. Let me just pop it in the chat there for you all. Okay, so very simply, it's www.jointhegoldensilverclub.com. There you go. And yeah, very quick to fill out the form. Will take you just less than 1 minute there. And for those of you who would like to join us for next week's trading of the non-farm payroll and for our trading rooms, we definitely look forward to welcoming you to the Gold and Silver Club. Okay, so I will leave it just on that page for you so you can get in touch if that would be something which would help you with your trading. That would be great to hear from you. And for trading this afternoon, with the US market is likely to be quite lucrative. A lot of Europe is closed today, so definitely keep an eye on the volatility this afternoon. So I wish you all good trading. Have a great weekend. And for those of you who would like to join us for our live trading room, we look forward to welcoming you to the Gold and Silver Club. Okay, guys, take care, and we'll definitely see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.